Legend of Total War here with part 24, I think, of my Medieval 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as Venice. Alright, previously we've been fighting the Mongols. We prepared as well as we could, and we boxed them in with a wall of forts. And we've defeated this army once, but then they ran away, so that's why they're mostly intact. But there's no reason why we couldn't pursue them. These guys will not be able to... Well, the thing is, no, he won't be able to move, and at best he'll be able to stand there. Now, the thing is though, they should have artillery with them, so they could get through here, but I don't know, they just don't focus on it. And what this does, what we're doing here is, it buys us time to go and recruit armies, because you don't want to like recruit heaps and heaps of armies and just have them sitting here for 50 turns waiting for the Mongols, because then you're paying for them the whole time. There's construction that needs to be done. You're best off drafting them when you need them and then disbanding them when you no longer do. Saves you a lot of money so that you can continue construction. I mean, if you've got the money, sure, build it, but we've only recently managed to get this much cash. Now let's resume some construction. So Antioch's about to become a huge city. That's great. Public order's not fantastic, but that's alright. Okay, with Mosul, what do we need? Apart from everything. Yeah, Venetian archers would be awesome. Now, the sooner we get rid of the Mongols, the sooner we can start preparing for the Timurids. Of course, a lot of these settlements, I could increase the tax rate, but like I said, we've got plenty of money, so it's alright. So yeah, we're still making good amounts of profit. Now, what about recruitment? Seems to be under control for the most part. We just recruited a bunch of cavalry here. Get rid of this, I don't need that. Yes. We need this to become a fortress as soon as possible, or else I'm just only got mailed knights. I'm not going to get mounted sergeants. There's no point. Got armies being trained here. Okay, this army is ready. It's not a good army, but it's only a castle, so they'll have to do. And the thing is, I don't really want to take this guy out of the castle because...
Your orders, number one.
Oh shit.
Establishing a tireless watch here, Lord. Order.
Yeah, I didn't want to take him out of the castle because... Well, he's helping to grow the settlement, and it's still got a long way to go. But then again, this guy's got the same amount of chivalry, so I guess we could take him out.
Your orders, number one. Your Majesty.
Best we get moving right away. So it'll stifle the growth a little bit. I've only got one crossbowman. Oh well. That'll just have to do. And it's all just spearmen. So this would be good to defend with inside of a castle.
Combining forces, my lord. Your orders, number one. Yes, we shall continue at first light.
Okay, I should have a general around here somewhere. Where'd I put him? Yeah, what the fuck did I do with him? I can't even remember. Or maybe that was him and I've sent him up this way. Well, whatever. What am I recruiting here? Too many units. Get rid of the peasants. Don't need them anymore.
Orders. Your orders, number one.
Okay, let's move on to the next turn. Looks like a general was put in there. No. Good, so they're trying to go around again. They can't do it.
You will
have no right. Your orders, number one.
So this fortress here, just keep getting cavalry. Or just anything, really. If we just throw units at the enemy, then they'll die. Pretty quickly at that. I'm not really fond of cavalry militia, they're not the best. Much better to bring in Knights Hospitaller.
Your orders, number one.
I'm just wondering whether or not I should fight him with just one army or two, because if we use...
Your orders, number one.
I'd actually prefer to fight him with this army, because this has got lots of crossbowmen.
Who do I face?
I'm just getting in position here.
March! Bringing our troops
That thing really slows you down.
Binding forces, my lord. Name thy enemy, lord. Yes. Yes. Virgin army.
Okay, if I bring in him, he's going to run away. I don't want him to run away, I want him to stand and fight, because I'm confident that I can beat him. Fairly confident. I guess we'll see. I mean, I've got more command than him, so I guess, yeah, we'll see. Be more interesting if I didn't bring in the reinforcements. After all, since there's no settlements to take from the Mongols, we might as well have some fun with them. And since they're pretty much fucked. I mean, they've already lost one small army, the small one that they get. This one here is damaged. They did lose a few units before it withdrew. Yeah, we'll see how we go. So they want to take it defensive. Alright. I don't like those standards. I don't know, stand behind them. The fuck, that's not where I push it. Okay, we're not even close to being within range. But still, just want to inch, or just get there a little bit at a time, I think. There's no rush. Just keep adjusting. I'm fairly confident that if we get into a skirmish with these guys, we can beat them, because we've got a huge shield bonus with these guys. So they'll be able to block a lot of shots. Also, our shots will be armor piercing, which I think they've got reasonable armor. So if you have a look at the Mongol infantry, missile attack 9, armor rating 4. These guys here have an armor rating of 5, plus of course a shield, plus extra missile damage, plus effective against armor. So their armor rating basically becomes 2. But they do have shields though. The shield's worth 6 and ours is worth... That's weird. Tiny little shield like that worth the same amount as a big fucking shield like that. Well, whatever. Okay, we're almost in range. We're not quite there yet. Oops. Keep wanting to take steps back. What are they? They're not withdrawing, are they? No. But here's the thing though, if they all run away, I can't catch them, because they're right near the red line. Okay, well, surely we're close to being able to shoot them. Somewhat. Oops. Okay, here they come. Slow down. Okay. Yeah, it's all just heavy archers, so we should be alright for the time being. Might send you to go chase them away. I don't want them shooting my crossbowmen. So far so good, winning by 5%. If possible, try and get these guys to run back. If they would fucking organise correctly, they're just really disorganised because they have to run through those lines there. And of course they're getting shot, which is not fun for them. Alright, just charge into those goddamn Mongol infantry. You'll do tons of damage.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
So the more we harass them, the more they can just focus on, you know, one unit at a time. These guys here being on the high ground, certainly not helpful to me. Alright, time to move out a bit more. Keep my general close by there, because otherwise they'll break. Okay, our guys seem to be doing fairly well. Alright, you're going to need to get in there as well now. Get in there. Half of their army's dead or captured.
The enemy king is slain.
Nice.
A worthy enemy, but no less a dead for that. We must
We just need to capture the last of their forces. Capture or kill, whichever. Let's press the attack. Problem is though, I've sacrificed a lot of my cavalry, so I'll need my general to sort of mop up the last of their archers.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Good, we've got them on the run.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
So, these are heavy archers. They're probably not going to get into melee. So, yeah.
It is unwise to praise the
Maybe
day
they will.
before sunset,
Oh,
but
those lances
our
will, of course.
men are winning the battle.
Can't really
and
justify going
forging
back
a
there.
worthy
We're
victory.
kicking their ass over here. And I reckon my guys will hold out well enough against them. Anyway, it's not like these guys aren't replaceable. They totally are. But on the other hand, the Mongols here, they can't replace these units, not until they take a settlement. They only get a finite amount of reinforcements. After that, it's over. And then we need to prepare for the Timurids. Oh, god damn it. That's a lot of them you're letting get away.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Yeah, just because they're archers doesn't necessarily mean they're not allowed to ever get into melee. It's not the worst thing sometimes. I mean, it isn't good, but they can handle themselves somewhat in melee. What the fuck are you doing? Come on, run them down. I don't think I've killed 85%. No. What the fuck is wrong with them? You can only baby them so much. They just... piece of shit.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Yeah. Well, if we had caught those archers, the 99 of them that got away, we would have killed them all off, but... Well, it's a reasonable victory. I don't know what's wrong with the guy, they just wouldn't run him down. This is the problem when they go so close to the border, you don't get time to run them down. Now, obviously this force is not really in the best of shape, but there are reinforcements here.
Your orders, noble one.
You'll never be able to get to him in time.
Your orders, noble one.
That is cowardly. Fight me!
Part of me doesn't even feel like we need to bother with that. I'll tell you what we can do. I'll take all of these. You know, I'm not hiring any more of these pieces of shit. And we'll just auto-resolve this
Yes, Lord.
and get ourselves a new general.
No!
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us.
I don't like them.
Orders.
They're like artillery to slow you
noble
down.
one. Name thy enemy, Lord. Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord.
So we got ourselves a
Great
reasonable
men,
general.
rest here.
3 commands better than nothing.
Your orders, noble one.
All that is left for us is to fight.
Don't really feel like we need to worry about that. We got to focus on killing these guys here. But of course, the best way to handle it is to separate them. But they won't separate. They just won't do it.
Your orders, noble one. Yes.
That's okay, we can afford to be patient. Our sentiments are developing, and they don't have any. Well, technically they do, in the east, but they don't, it's not reflected in this. I've already done construction, there's like nothing to do this turn. Nope. Alright, Antwerp, yep, build that. Okay, Kaffa. Yeah, keep it as a castle, why not? Eventually you're gonna die of old age, so... Here. That'll look after the settlement. Actually, best just a peasant, because there's 150 of them.
Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord.
Okay, let's move on.
At once, Lord. Then pull down the defenses.
All these settlements ready to be upgraded, that's excellent. Does the Pope still hate me? Not quite as much, but they don't like me.
You will have no rights. Once you are my prisoner. Struggle if you like. I will take your land.
Let me just
and
see, do we have an inn here?
regardless.
Nope. Nope. Didn't build any inns anyway. Just thinking about possibly assassinating them. But I don't know.
Your orders, noble one.
Alright, I'm going to need like 4 full stacks to take
You
out
will
that,
have
at
no
least.
rights. Once
Your orders, noble one.
Alright, must have finished a blacksmith. Definitely probably a good idea to keep upgrading that, because I guess more armor will come in handy, especially since they use a lot of archers.
Your orders,
Wouldn't worry
noble
about this guy at all. What I might try, actually just get out of my fucking way, bitch.
God will be with us, men. A most honorable victory, my noble. No. Blessed Lord.
What I will do,
Thank you for
bring these guys down to one of these forts, and maybe they'll consider attacking it. Oh, actually, no, they're not stone forts. No, don't do that. They could easily just shoot over the wall. It's like a small town. Yeah, don't do that. I was just thinking that if these were castles, sort of, you can hold a defensive position. It works quite well against Mongols, but that's not what we've got going.
You all look alike to me.
So how are we going here? Still waiting on more cavalry. They're coming. It's taken a while, but it's coming. Alright, we can probably mix and match a bit, so let's see who's... See, the problem is this guy here doesn't have any command. It doesn't matter. That guy's more needed here because of his chivalry.
Yes.
And like I said, mix and match from the different settlements. How many more do you need? 8.
Yes. March. Of course, my lord. Make camp. Name thy enemy, lord.
And then we'll take you and Edessa's forces.
Camping here, my lord. Your majesty.
Ah, crap. I'll have to go around that way. And I'll have to be
strike, my lord.
traveling with him. Or else there's a good chance that they'll just defect. Alright, let's construct stuff. So Thessalonica still having a few issues, largely due to heresy. Let's just have a look at this actually. The heretic isn't in the settlement anymore, but let's have a look. 49%. Alright, I'll risk it. Damn it.
Heresy deserves no mercy.
See, the city hall would really help with public order. Well, whatever. Let's resume construction. Let's see. So, Durazzo, what are we doing? Yep, it's fine. Good to see settlements are growing. Not all of them, but they'll get there. Good, a fortress at Aleppo. That'll really come in handy. So making me more money, because I've actually spent probably a bit too much lately. We're heading back down to 0. No, don't do that. I have to keep developing these regions in order to pay for all those armies that I'm hiring. This is why we need to hire them and quickly send them into battle. That way if they get killed, no big deal. The amount of cost is minimal.
Your orders, noble one. Yes. Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord.
Alright, how many reinforcements do you need? You need 5 more troops, alright. Definitely need cavalry.
Orders. Yes. Your majesty.
There you go.
My lord. Bringing our
Still a bit of a
troops
shit
together.
army, but that's okay. Just throw them at the enemy, thin them out. I mean,
You will have
better to
no
win,
right.
but if we have to lose a few
Once you are
times,
my
we'll win the
prisoner.
war. Let's move on. Fuck, the Pope. We having a papal election? Oh, we don't bother with it because it's all Venetian cardinals. And he loves us. Okay, we can hold a crusade, yeah, if they had any territory. And sometimes it's actually possibly better to actually give them a region. I wonder if I could do that. Because then I could just call a crusade on it. Let me give that a shot. So we'll get a diplomat, and if I was to give them a region, I would give them... Maybe... I was going to say one of the fortresses. Probably not a good idea. Nah, don't worry about it. Still get the diplomat, but just leave it as it is. Now the thing is with how they're standing right there, you can't attack any one of them without the other two coming to reinforce them. I mean, you could probably beat that with like 5 armies. Maybe.
Who do I face? Men, we march. Your orders, noble one. Yes.
We've only lost 7 battles so far in this campaign in total. And some of them I'm sure were just bullshit fights.
Who do I face? Approaching, my lord. Your orders, noble one. Of course, my lord.
I don't think I need to recruit from all the way like Adana and Acre at this stage. I think it's... what we've got right here should be able to handle it. I mean, we've got a lot of troops. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armies. And with more on the way.
Your orders, noble one.
Yeah, I'm going to send him with this.
Your orders, noble one.
I know Tbilisi could really use some growth. Actually, if that's the case, no, that needs growth as well. No, we'll just be patient.
Your orders, noble one.
Going in to attack that head on would be suicide, even with night attack, because they would likely have night attack themselves.
Of course, let me strike, my lord. Name thy enemy. Who do I face?
This is why citadels would be good. We'd have more recruitment, more in the recruitment pool, I mean. Wouldn't be able to recruit any more than 3 per turn. See, that's why Aleppo is struggling, because it's only a castle, not a fortress. I don't have much variety. And this here is actually a citadel. Oh, I haven't built any bloody stables, that's why. Just relying on the citadel itself. Why don't we just let them replenish? And let's recruit an army of infantry. Like these Venetian army archers, they look pretty decent. They don't have shields, that doesn't matter. They can't deploy wooden stakes though. Dismounted feudal knights are pretty much worthless against the Mongols. Doesn't matter. Now, as you can see, because I'm spending so much, you know, it's well, because I'm recruiting so much, it's money's not the best at the moment. I mean, it's not as high as it was. Like, it's hovering around 300,000. Doesn't look like there's much to construct this turn, though. Oh, hang on, here's something at Prague. Alright, so if we look at Prague, yeah, that's a good amount of extra income. All comes in handy. Needs reduced corruption. Okay, moving on. Alright, so they're finally besieging a fort.
My lord, the enemy lays siege. What shall we do?
Okay. If we sally out here... oh god, I'd have to command this force.
Name thy enemy, lord.
Ah, but if they sally out and they occupy this...
Your Majesty.
This is risky. I'm just thinking we could trap them in here. What I'll do... purposely get... oh, hang on. No, I don't want you even getting involved with this. We want to purposely lose this battle.
As my lord wills, we march to battle.
If I auto resolve it, it might end in a draw. So we want to lose this fight. We want to let them come into the fort, and then we'll attack it.
Our foes appear to be gaining the
They're gonna
upper
be stuck
hand
in this
these
fucking
battles.
stupid shit here. Oh, I should have artillery.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack
Can we kill
in
them?
bravery.
Because they'll attack during the end turn anyway, and they might just leave it undefended. But if we attack like this and just lose,
This defeat is
they
a
should
bitter
just take
pill
it.
to swallow. Next.
yes, that's it. That's what we want.
Your
Oh
orders,
god, I'm
number one.
kicking myself for not bringing artillery. This is such a perfect opportunity for it.
Command me.
I don't have any spies.
Your orders, number one. Let me
All of these
strike.
guys need to
Name
get over
thy
here
enemy,
like
Lord.
right now.
Your orders, number one. Yes. Your orders, number one. Of course, my lord. Your orders, number one. Let me strike, my lord.
Jesus, if I had some artillery, this would just be perfect. Alright, start constructing artillery, even just ballistas. Hang on, I can get artillery from here. I should have thought about this. This is such a good idea. But, you know, I don't have any time to implement it.
Your
Now, the thing
orders,
is, if we
number one.
besiege this settlement here, there's always a chance that they will decide to attack us. The other option is besieging the settlement and attacking these two.
You will have
But I would need,
Your order. Who do I face?
I would need a lot of force to you know, to hit them.
Name thy enemy. Your orders, number one. Let me strike, my lord.
Got these guys as well. Alright, I think we can do this. This is going to be difficult though. I'm going to take command of this army here. Initiate the attack there.
Your orders, number one.
You're going to send a guy right here to besiege this. Keep them trapped in there.
Your orders, number
Now,
one.
you're going to stand here.
Yes. Name thy enemy, lord. Your orders, number one. Who do I face? Command me. Name thy enemy, lord.
Okay, this guy needs to come down as well.
Your orders, number
Oh
one.
shit, no, it's
Yes.
this. Stand there. It's alright. And then
Let me strike, my lord.
you're actually going to need to stand here.
Orders. My lord. Yes. Name thy enemy, lord.
If you want to
Lord.
participate.
Creating a command me.
Okay, now if we attack this, we've got 4 armies against 2.
We march on our
So the odds are in our favor, only slightly. And we just need to overwhelm them with just sheer numbers. And the thing is, because most of their units are archers, if I send in my wave here, just to kill as many of their archers as possible... Most of these are horse archers. Are there any, like, artillery? No, they're just all fucking horse archers. We just charge on in and kill as many of them as possible. I don't know, maybe that might do something. Problem is, though, dread. That dread is going to be a big problem, so we really need to hit them all at the same time. Right, let's do this.
The regret not fleeing first. Kill them all, men.
Now, we don't need to wipe out these armies, but we do need to defeat them. Because if we can defeat them, then we can besiege the settlement, not the settlement, the fort, and they'll be trapped in there. We can just shoot them when they're stuck. Alright, everyone stand back. Oh my god, this is going to be one hell of a fight. It's kind of good that they're like this, because they're going to take a long time to come into the battle. I think we should bash into this section here. Our troops are coming in from here. Now, just because it says the balance of power was in our favour doesn't necessarily mean that, because don't forget, on the hardest difficulty, and they've got Dread. Dread makes a big difference. However, we've got some high
For the
morale
moment,
units,
the fortune of battle goes our way.
and these
Let's
guys are
pray
coming
it
in
remains
late.
as such.
And essentially, there's not going to be many places for their troops to hide. Probably not good that I'm sort of blobbing up. They don't have a whole lot of experience, do they? Oh no, they do. That's also going to make it difficult to rout them. Just get straight into fucking melee. When you need to stay near your troops.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Don't let their archers shoot. Stay here. Don't get into the combat. Oh god, I've already got one guy broken. Cowards. This is why you need good generals. Their generals here as well. What? Are we going to kill him? Hard to say. Damn, that Dread really hits us hard. Unfortunately, I can't put him everywhere. Get over here. This is where you need it. We've got our allies coming in from other areas. So percentage-wise, we're winning, but you know, our guys will rout. These guys, the enemy will fight to the death. If we can kill their bodyguard, it'll make a huge difference. Kill that general.
The enemy general lies
Good.
dead. Good riddance to that desert dog. Pray his death will break his immense resolve.
So what are my allies up to? They need to hurry up. Get over here. Now they're probably still not going to break, but at least their dread penalty is gone. So my guys aren't going to break quite as easily now. So yeah, the reinforcements coming from here. My reinforcements are a little bit far away as well. Well, one of my reinforcement armies. That's okay. This guy over here is fighting a few of them and has repelled them. That's good.
Lord preserve us. We have lost half of our men.
It's okay, we did what we needed to do. So all the kills that we're getting now, bonus. Possibly. Well, we do need to win. And is it still possible we can lose this? Especially if you die. Or any of our other generals die. Good. Capture them so we can slaughter them later. Just seeing if any of them aren't in combat. You're not in combat? Yeah, but you need to live.
The battle is in our...
One of my generals
noble
died.
brothers have lost their leader. Without their general, they may lose heart and flee.
Yeah. Okay, so basically one of my armies is probably going to fall apart now without their leader, because there's still a lot of dread on the battlefield because of the one general. I hope it's... Oh, look at this. He's got all these infantry that he could have hid behind. Fuck, I hate AI reinforcement armies. They always do a shit job. Okay, we've got heaps of these Mongol foot archers over here. We could probably go and destroy. Just need to swarm into them. Yeah, this army here is not going to fare too well. So we still need to rout this one in order to make up for it. Keep rushing in, just smash everything. How are we going so far? 27% to 41%. So that's not as good as what I was hoping. I was hoping we'd be doing a little bit better than that. Like I said, they're still fighting to the death. need to push through this. I wish I could control them. They've got these archers right here. I need to go and kill them. Then again, I think we've got a lot of their cavalry. If we start killing their infantry, the percentage will start increasing in our favour. The infantry will be a lot easier to break. Just need to keep all of my guys. Whatever forces I've got left, just keep them all together. Doesn't matter if they run off the battlefield, just... we need to win this. So far, looking reasonable.
Our cowardly allies have fled the field.
Fucking idiots. Already?
True men.
Well, whatever. Man, we just rolled right over them. The thing is, they didn't even really... we didn't capture them, so they must have fought to the death. Really could have used a full stack on this one for the cavalry. I'm glad I brought them over here when I did, though. We're getting shredded by these Mongol horse archers here. Still think we're beating them, it's just that we're low in numbers. As in my personal army. So we just have to trust that my allies are going to finish the job here. At least we've got them cornered. I think they're running away. Because that's all we needed. We just needed to win this battle. Because if we win, then they can't move during their turn.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but
And also
our
any captives
men
that
are
they've taken,
winning the battle
we get back.
and forging a worthy victory.
Yeah, they ran away. Which I'm kind of glad for because... well, we get to pick off the rest of them over here at least. So I'd say one of their armies been bashed to shit, the other one, probably majority of them got away.
Our allies' general lies
Oh,
dead.
fucking hell, another one.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
God damn it, I lost 2 family members on that. How'd you lose a family member when they were on the run? They're too suicidal with their generals.
Victory is ours. Let victory be a salve on our wounds, proudly earned in the name of the Holy Cross.
Well, we get those 700 men back. Look at that, they lost fucking 1,000 men. Then again, I nearly lost that much. But then again, I did a lot of damage. I don't think the other one did. But that's okay. We just needed to win. That was good enough. Absolutely do not let them get away. The whole army died. That's good. And now he's out here. We'll be able to pick him off. Alright, so who died?
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Alright.
When shall we attack the walls then, my orders?
So yeah, a few generals died. The guy that we got for free died. Well, we essentially get all generals for free.
Orders. Command me. Yes.
Okay, if you just stand there, they will not come out to attack us during the end turn.
Who do I face? Orders. March. Your orders, noble one.
Was it your brother?
I'm half inclined to actually send them without the general, just so they get more experience.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Well, so they actually bring in another general.
Your orders, noble one. Your orders, noble one.
Yeah, if we can kill both of these generals, then they'll turn rebel. And we'll have to just, wait for the next wave. But probably the next wave of them will be coming very soon. But yeah, that that idea to like let them take a fort and then you attack the fort, because inside the fort their advantage is completely lost. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. Okay, who's Martino Silva?
Your orders, noble one.
Oh god, trying to find these guys is a pain. Hang on. Look for someone that looks like they've adopted one person. Or maybe a few. Nope. There he is. Oh shit.
March! Yes, my lord.
Someone's already there.
Yes.
Completely out of movement, so next time it'll go to him. It always goes to the same person for some reason. Until they've got 4 adopted.
Let me... Yes! Who do I face?
Okay, so we've got... For this battle, we need to have heaps of Pavese crossbowmen.
Yes! Your Majesty.
Yep, come on in. Oh,
Move out.
god, I've hit the wrong
Let
thing.
me strike.
Doesn't
my
matter.
Name thy enemy, lord. Approaching, my lord.
Alright, so we want to tap... Well, I don't need this.
Yes!
Tap in these guys.
Majesty. Yes! Your Majesty. Yes! Orders.
Good, so we've got more of them in here, because we just want to shoot them inside the fort. Now they might come out. They might not. So I should put these guys to come in as well.
Waste no time sparing enemies these days.
So they adopted another general in the smaller army. Maybe I should have wiped it out while I had the chance. It's alright. We know it's not a very large army, and it wouldn't be a full dreaded general anyway.
Soldier, on my order.
So yeah, we've got this thing fucking surrounded like crazy.
Units is made together.
Sorry about those rams. You just start shooting into there. I mean, they'll fire back, but we're spread out and they'll be all tightly packed. What I'll even do, start sending this guy in, and maybe they'll actually shoot at the ram instead of my crossbows. Okay, the angle is not the best. We need to get a better angle. Although, even at that angle, like, how can you miss? Like, there's just too many of them to miss. Looks like they might even come out on their own accord. So far so good. Alright, I need to target this right. Let's get a little bit closer. Now you might think, is this a situation to use loose formation? No, I don't think so. What's going on here? Getting closer, because what I want to do, I want to shoot into the town square. So I reckon we'll get a better angle on it. The guys that are right here, it's too close to the wall, you have to angle it over right, but from here you can angle it less wide. But let's just see if that actually works. Seems like it. Let me just see. Just get into melee then, if they're just going to leave the door open. Yeah, there's somewhat shooting in the right direction. I think they really need to be shooting a bit more over here. Because this is obviously blocking the way. It would have been good if I had set up over this side. Because this is on higher ground here. It's blocking my shots. Oh, broke. You come here. We need to start smashing down some sections of wall so these guys can make the attack as well. We've killed 15% so far, that's pretty good. See, they're firing at a bad angle as well. And because all of them are like, well, most of them are cavalry, when our spears get in there, they're going to rip them to shreds. We need to either kill off all their archers or waste their ammo first. Have to come around this side. So they're wasting a ton of ammo on this guy. Now, the problem is that if I don't
The battle is in our
get a
favor.
ram...
If we remain
Oh wait,
true
how do they
and
get a ram?
wholehearted,
I never built any rams
victory will be
for them.
ours.
Well, whatever, it's fine. They want to use a ram. Break open a section. Fine by me. How are we going so far? 21%. So it doesn't look like we're getting a lot of kills, but it seems like we are. Oh yeah, shooting right into this. That seems fine with me.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are
Hope they
winning
want
the
to come
battle
out now.
and forging a worthy
Okay,
victory.
spears. Get ready. You might be needed over here because they're coming out. Oh, that's their general. They won't be able to come out much further if he dies. Technically, he's the only person we really need to kill, but we should take the fort back. Oh, they're on skirmish mode. So percentages still seem like it's going well. Just wish I could command these guys out here to come a bit closer. Uh-oh. It's okay, cavalry's on its way. All their infantry coming out here could work out. Oh man, I really need to get my general over there like right now because they're wavering. He's got too much dread. Alright, good. Hope and kill this brick. The sooner he dies, the easier it will be to break them or whatever. Turning into a goddamn
The
dog's
enemy
breakfast.
king lies
Good.
dead, slain by our brave soldiers. Attack while his men mourn
Come over
their
here
loss.
and let's smash all these archers that are at this way. Push on in. We're losing so many men, probably getting shot a lot.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Okay, now that we've captured the walls, are you guys going to come and help? Looks like they're moving in. That's good. Oh, I see what they did. They picked up the ram that I dropped. Right. That door has turned black. Doesn't bother me. Okay, so 2/3 of the enemy are dead now. Push on in. Let's get to the town square. Let's cut them up. Nowhere for the bloody horse archers to escape in this battle. Exactly what we want. That's it, run them down. And we're still getting a few captives. Okay, now you hang back. I don't want you dying. Take on those lances though, you should be fine with that. I think our guys over here are doing fine. Let's keep pushing in. Jeez, this would have actually been great with some trebuchets, but you know, obviously I just haven't developed the cinema. I didn't even think to do that. But with some trebuchets in here, we could have just blown the shit out of the place. Probably would have killed like 20, 30, 40% of them with like 2 trebuchets. Don't worry too much about our losses, we'll just get new troops. Just kill them, that's all I want. Just kill them all. Also, the more of them we've got into combat, the less of them are shooting.
Excellent! Our men have taken control of the fort. This is a clear victory that goes to
Basically
only
lost
men
less
of
men
great
than they did.
virtue
That's a
and
great
valor.
victory, considering that was, you know, a doom stack to lose less than them. Quit your belly aching. Well, maybe it's because I stabbed you in the gut.
Victory! We have crushed them! This place
Well
is your
then.
order. Name that
Well, we're at an hour, but basically next time what we'll do, hit this guy, try and wipe his army out with these two, and then hit them. If we can kill both of them, then they'll turn rebel. I mean, they'll come back. There's still 2 more waves of Mongols to deal with, but then we can begin preparation for, I guess, round 2. Better to deal with them in small groups rather than just let them turn to an 11-stack doom stack. It's so much better to actually beat them in battle, because if they win, they recover troops. If you win, you recover troops. Obviously better to win. Anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 25 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.